What's the deal, baby? You ought to know this the big boss, how boss dog can't pull through the door. Here to talk this boxing. So today we're talking about Tank Davis versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz. That was a great fight, great showing by Tank. Tank showed another side of him. He showed that he can box. You know what I mean? I had it 8-4 Tank's way. I think Tank was winning majority of the rounds early. I gave, I can't remember. I gave one of the rounds to eat Pitbull early. And then the rest of the rounds was after when Tank hurt his hand. I want to say it was around 6 or 7 when Tank hurt his hand. And he just kind of was jabbing and boxing. But Tank did a phenomenal job boxing, turning, things like that. And, you know, was able to finish the fight. You know, I like, man, shout out to Bear Hunter, man. That boy is a gangster, man. I like that. That boy was like, man, you can hurt tomorrow. You can hurt tomorrow. Finish this fight. I was like, man, that's motivation right there. I would have, I ain't gonna lie, I would probably still been trying to use that broken hand, you know, that I hurt. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Tank had a great performance. And, you know, the rest is history. Now, let's talk about the hate. You know, a lot of people was expecting Tank to knock out Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And I was telling y'all, and even Leonard Ellerby was telling y'all, Isaac Pitbull Cruz is tough. And like I say, with fighters like that come from Mexico, there's a way you got to fight them. You know what I mean? I think Tank was... in spurts, Tank was trying to bang with this dude on the inside, and that's that dude's specialty. Isaac Pitbull Cruz can fight on the inside. He gonna get inside and he gonna work you. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And I think what Tank was trying to, you know, get respect early, but Isaac was like, no. So what you got to do with guys like this, you got to go to the body. You got to break them down. You got to use that jab, set him up to the body. You know what I mean? And over the course of the fight, you'll see him slow down. You won't see him coming in so reckless like that. I won't say it was reckless. I mean, because it was calculated pressure. But he was getting caught with shots, but it wasn't really affecting him. Tank gonna have to break him down. You know what I mean? I do think, in my opinion, Tank need to fight him again. That's just my opinion. Because of the doubt that it left in people's minds. I mean, me, I'm the type of dude that I want to shut you up. So I would definitely, if I was Tank, I'd be like, hey, let's run it back. Let's fight him again. You know what I mean? Just to show these people that, you know, I am who I say I am. So, great fight, you know, from Tank. But there's no need for the hate. You know, and I think people don't like Tank is because of Floyd Mayweather. I think if Tank wasn't with Floyd Mayweather, they wouldn't hate him. You know what I mean? It's just they don't like Floyd. So Tank is associated with Floyd and Al Heyman. And they don't like that boy. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't understand why, because he knocks out everybody he faced. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't understand why, you know, you can hate a guy like that. Like, I don't understand. He basically gives you what you want. You want a knockout. He knocking people out. Now, he didn't knock out Isaac Pitbull Cruz, you know, and like I say, the only reason he getting scrutiny for it because he didn't knock that dude out, and he's not a known commodity. But you could look at a guy and know of his, based off his skill set, his makeup, he can fight. I've watched 2 fights of that boy, and that boy, the first fight I seen of him was on that undercard of Tank versus Leo Santa Cruz, and what he did to that boy, I was like, oh my, he destroyed that man, like, quick. You know what I'm saying? Destroyed him, punished him, and stopped that boy. I was like, oh my God. That's when I became a fan. I was like, oh. Then I watched this other fight where he did knock the dude out, but he showed that he can go 12 rounds. I forgot. It was some veteran guy he fought. But he got the right makeup. You know what I'm saying? He ain't easy. But fighters like that, you got to break them down. With Hispanics, they hit hard, bro. You can't, I mean, like, you can land shots to the face, but they gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying? Where you gonna catch them at is their body. You break them down over the course of the fight to their body, that's when they start slowing down. You know, that's when they really start slowing down, and them shots start affecting them. And then next thing you know, they giving up. They no mas. I don't want no more. You see what I'm saying? So I think if I'm Tank, if I fight him again, that's what you got to do in the second fight. You got to break this dude down. You know what I mean? Break him down, stop him, and go on about your day. You know what I mean? Most people were saying, oh, Tank fought a true 135-pounder, which a lot of guys Tank has fought has been bigger than him. So I don't get that statement. Mario Barrios was way bigger. Mario Barrios like 5'8", 5'9". He's like my height. Tank is 5'5". You know, who else he fought at? All Tank's fighters were bigger than him. Like taller, bigger. Leo Santa Cruz was taller than him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and Leo Santa Cruz, although he came from 126, he was taller than Tank. So, you know, these other guys always had the height advantage over Tank. So I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's, you know, they talking about some, oh, he had fought a true 130. I'm like, what are you talking about? Everybody Tank has fought has been taller than him. This is the first time Tank has fought a shorter guy shorter than him, which was kind of funny. But at the end of the day, Tank, he is a no-brainer. He beat that guy. I was seeing comments over the weekend like, oh, it's a robbery. What robbery? What are you watching? The art of boxing is hit and not get hit. Not hit and keep getting hit and keep getting hit and keep getting hit and come forward and just keep getting, no. It's hit, not get hit. I mean, Tank didn't get hurt in the fight. He, you know what I'm saying? Well, he hurt his hand, but I mean, he wasn't hurt like, hurt to the point where he can get stopped. You know what I mean? Or, you know, and Pitbull, because he was coming forward, doesn't mean that he was winning the fight. See, people take, oh, this fighter was coming forward. He was coming forward out of the course of the fight, and they look at that as, oh, that means he's winning. And it's like, no, that doesn't mean nothing. Like, you know what I mean? He just was coming forward. That's it. All he was doing was just coming forward. You know? Tank was boxing, turning him off the back foot. And Tank would come forward from time to time. But it was an excellent performance by Tank, in my opinion. But I do think they need to fight again. I would say that. You know what I mean? That's just me being a competitor. I will fight Eastside Pitbull Cruz again. So, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We don't run for no smoke. I done said what I said. I did what I did. I got a bunch of videos I need to make, so it's going to be back to back to back. I'm gone.